Here it goes.
Hey.
Pick up my shit.
Really? Why does it feel good?
What it do, YouTube? Is Coffee on a vid. Back at it, man. And rapper, the game just continues to go out bad in the worst way. Y'all see this bullish, man? This is what the game is resorting to these days. And he wonders why he gets left out the Super Bowl. He ain't at the Kendrick pop-up concert. No one gave a fuck when he dropped the Officer Ricky diss and this whole situation with all the rap beefs going on, you know, that ended up leading into Kendrick versus Drake. Like, everyone was dropping disses. J. Cole, all these different individuals in the game trolled for 2-3 weeks straight on social network, trying to find his way into that beef. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously he had something to do with bringing Kendrick in the game. And, you know, he prides himself on the fact that he brought Drake to Bompton. But nonetheless, no one gave him an in, no one gave him an out. No one gave a fuck about all the ish that he was doing, and no one responded. So then he just started dissing Rose. I wouldn't be surprised if him and Officer Ricky were collaborating behind the scenes, like game working with the police or something. Like, this is just terrible. This is trying to be the next 2 girls, 1 cup bull-ish, 2 plungers, 1 girl. It's some old lame internet stunt by an Instathot, and Game is over here doing paid promo, putting it up on his social network, and you see you can't comment on it. It's not on his main page. You have to slide over to the reels to see it, and it's just clear as day that the Game did this bull-ish for the pay. Like, Jay-Z, you did not write out that caption. You got some hourly internet employee doing a bunch of bull-ish with your social media, just like back when you were scamming artists to get on them fake-ass mixtapes that you would... Y'all remember that? When the Game got exposed for that, he had mixtapes. Tag an artist. Tag, just like a week ago or so, he was talking about if you braid hair, you cut hair. If you do nails, if you give massages and happy endings, hit the DM. I'm putting a team together, and it's all a scam. Everything the Game does is a scam, and it's just sad, man. Like, when you really think about it, at the end of the day, all those narratives were really true. Only reason he blew up like that was because Jimmy Iovine and them placed him with 50 Cent and G-Unit. 50 Cent gave him damn near half the album and was featured on all the bangers that nowadays we would call it viral. But back then we're getting a lot of spins on radio and on BET and MTV back when that mattered. And then what did he do? Turn around and diss Fifth and diss everyone. And then individuals who were close to him were like, yeah, he been planning that ish. Like, I don't know, man. Some people, they just, everything they touch turns to ish. And the Game seems to be one of those individuals, man. Like, you're so broke, you owe these actual assault allegation lawsuit, and you're cooking the books, moving the money around, putting it all in cash, Whack 100 Jones' name. And it's just all bad. And this is what you're resorting to get it back. You know what I mean? Is posting some Instathot, fake ass plunger in the butt prank video. This is for money. This is the worst, man. The Game is wild lame. And other news too, I don't know if y'all saw this. This is pretty lit, I think. I don't know what system it's out on, or if it's a mobile game, or it's on the marketplace on Nintendo Switch or Xbox. I don't know where you can play this game at, but Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us has officially been converted into a video game. And you see the whole object of the game, or the quest that you're on, is to slay the owl. Fluck the dragon, the owl. You gotta kill the owl. So, I don't know. I think this was pretty interesting, and that just shows you how game changing, no pun intended, but at the same time, pun intended, this Kendrick versus Drake beef has turned out to be for hip hop, for the culture, for everything. and it's getting converted into video games. So much has came from this. And then you look at the game, like we said, someone who, he wasn't invited to the pop-up concert. He got butthurt about it. He's been butthurt about Kendrick Lamar's success since Jump Street. You know what I mean? He had him on all them Black Wall Street mixtapes. And just like all those other artists that he had signed, quote unquote, I'm using air quotes when I'm saying this, to Black Wall Street. He didn't do nothing with none of them artists. He didn't feature them on none of his studio albums. He didn't do ish with none of them. I don't even think none of them were really actually signed. It was all just a fugazi, a scam, just like what he's doing now, trying to milk artists off their talent to stay relevant through the mixtape circuit and use Black Wall Street to go at G-Unit back when that beef was on. And Kendrick Lamar obviously was tapped in with Top Dog and J-Rock and Schoolboy Q, Black Hippie, Ab-Soul. They had their whole thing shaking and moving. But he did get featured on the games in the city or whatever. And we saw too, a video I just did recently. The Game was rapping Kendrick's verse to open his concerts. Game got 3 verses on that joint. Kendrick was on the hook and spit a verse at the end. You open your shows, your tour at that time with Kendrick's verse. Why you mad? Why you jealous? You know what I'm saying? And now you're just doing some Buster-ish, and you just see where these artists are at. Kendrick ended up moving on to be one of the best artists of all time. Like, just out of this world success, just an iconic individual in Game, known as a washed up has-been who wasn't invited to the pop-up concert, who wasn't at the Super Bowl, who no one gives 2 fucks about anymore, who's doing the new 2 Girls 1 Cup video for payday on his Instagram. It just shows you what a goofy he is. And then to close the video on out, I don't understand is Eminem getting a lot of hate. Remember, that was another clout chasey ass thing that the Game did. You guys remember that, where he was dissing Eminem, the Black Slim Shady? He tried to go ham on the gram all over social network with his plans to diss Eminem, when he used to be like, yo, the white boy's nice. I'm afraid of the white boy. Don't beef with the white boy. Now I think I can beat him all these years later when I'm a washed up, has-been, scamming ass, bum ass, fake ass, fraudulent, you know, fake gangbanger. One of my eyes used to not open all the way. Now it does. You know what I mean? Like, just a fraudulent dude. It was a goof troop move. And the Drillmatic album actually has some good tracks on there, but the Black Slim Shady made no sense at all. And the odder thing was, it wasn't even really a diss. It was more like an Obsessive Stan love song. But nonetheless, the Eminem dropped The Death of Slim Shady, killing off his alter ego after all these years. And I keep seeing all these lukewarm mixed reviews, and listen to what Rolling Stone is saying about him. They say Eminem's The Death of Slim Shady, coup de grace. Well, he tried. Like, damn, he tried. Like, they're saying, like, yeah, he tried, but it was garbage. It says the once great rapper now sounds like a star with the yips, sweating to reassure everyone, especially himself, he still got it. 2 stars. Damn. Why they shitting on Marshall like that? It says, whatever moved Eminem to actually finish and release his new album, it couldn't have been the money. The once great, you already heard the part about the yips and all that, but I don't know. They're shitting all over Eminem. A lot of media outlets are. What do you think about the project? I'm only like 3-4 tracks in. Everyone I'm talking to around the way is like, yo, Coffee, that joint goes hard. It's hot. It's fire. He went in like he's the truth. And it is a concept album. We have to keep putting that out there. Eminem, let that be known. It's a concept album. You have to listen to it in order. Don't trip. Sit back, listen to it, and you will get it artistically, conceptually. And I don't know, I'm like on track 4. I gotta keep it pushing, man. I got to get to that Guilty Conscience too and see what that's about, man. I like that he got very nostalgic on this one with Houdini and the role model references, and just keep going back to the old days. Like, I fuck with that. I always tell y'all, coffee is a nostalgia junkie. You heard? So, with that being said, that's going to do it for the news on this one. Thanks for tapping in once again. Get up in the comments if you're new. Don't forget to subscribe, and hit the buttons for me and all that. But more importantly, let's talk in the comments. Over here is all about hearing from y'all, the people. You heard? And I'm gone. Subscribe. Let's talk. Peace.